Hey, it's Trevor from Old Dominion. How you doing?
Trevor, how are you, man?
I'm doing well.
So did you draw the short straw and get the call the Casper, Wyoming people this early in the morning gig, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our manager said, well, Matthew's prepping for his surgery. So yeah, whatever.
We appreciate your honesty. This is Prairie Wife and Doc, by the way.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking some time to talk to us, man. Can't wait to have you here in town come April.
Absolutely. I can't wait to be there. I love coming out there.
Well, you guys, man, so many questions to ask you. So be prepared to set aside the next 45 minutes or so. I'm sure it won't be a problem with you. You guys opened up for Kenny Chesney a couple of times now. Old Dominion, you guys are headliners, man. I mean, is it really sunk in that you guys are now the big thing?
His starting to, 3 sold-out shows in a row where we're just looking out at this arena. And, we've played stadiums and arenas before, but it's always somebody else's show. Oh, these people came to see us, and they're singing all the words. It's really, it's hard to wrap your head around, but it's starting to sink in the more we do it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I think it just goes to show that your hard work and your passion for what you do is definitely paying off. Which, speaking of concerts, we were doing a little internet stalking, and you've been to Wyoming before.
We have.
Yeah, I think it was back in 2017. I was wondering when you guys were in the area, did you guys, I know how it goes a lot of times for some of these shows, you get off the bus to the show and you're shuttled off to your next stop. Did you get to actually do any Wyoming things while you were here?
I don't remember doing any Wyoming things. We didn't go hiking or anything like that, but I know it was beautiful, though.
Did anybody take you on any jackalope hunts?
That was Doc. No. I wanted to ask him if he saw a jackalope when he was there.
I can't say that I did. Why is it? Do you have one set up for us?
Yeah, we might take you on a snipe hunt when you guys come in town in April, too.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Trevor, I will warn you, Prairie Wife is a car woman.
Yeah, so your song, Make It Sweet, is one of my favorites that you guys do. And in there's a mention of a CJ7. Do one of you guys actually have a CJ7 that you drive around in?
Yeah, Matthew actually does.
Does he? That's pretty fabulous.
Yeah, if you watch the video for Make It Sweet, actually, we filmed it in Malibu, but Matt had his Jeep shipped out there. He wanted his own Jeep in the video.
Wow.
So
that is awesome.
His CJ7 in there, yeah.
Yeah, my husband and I used to have an orange CJ7, and we took that sucker all over on the dirt roads. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Yeah,
that's pretty sweet that was legit and true. So, are you guys driving around and doing this tour on a tour bus?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So, my next question for you is, I have 5 kids, and I know we drove to Texas this last summer, and I know what that was like. Now, granted, it was a car, not a tour bus, but do you guys have any hard and fast tour bus rules to make it survivable?
Well, first of all, it is 5 kids on the tour bus with us.
Do you guys each have your own iPad, and when the battery runs out, you start fighting over it?
Yeah, everybody kind of has their own thing that keeps them occupied. I do crossword puzzles.
Oh, cool.
Brad is convinced that golf videos are going to make him good at golf.
The YouTube tutorials.
Right. We all still get along. Amazingly, we've been in a bus for this long, and we just have fun every day. And we keep each other in check, too. If anybody kind of has an off day and starts to get squirrely, the other 4 put.
By the way, if you would like to humble your friend Brad, have him try to play golf in the Wyoming wind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe set aside some time. Yeah.
Yeah, you might want a video of this one if you want some YouTube fame. I'm gonna guess that Brad golfing in the Wyoming wind might be a thing.
Nothing like a good 50-mile-per-hour wind making that golf ball head right back towards you.
Yeah. Well, if it's behind you, though, then you just kind of go, yeah, that's a 300.
That's yeah. Right. Hole in one thanks to the Wyoming wind, right?
Well, Trevor, I know 2018, I saw you guys characterize that as the year that Old Dominion kind of came into their own.
Mm-hmm.
So any predictions for what you think 2019 is going to be for you guys?
Hopefully more of the same.
Right.
Now the pressure's on. I mean, I think actually we'll be to you guys right after the ACM, so hopefully we'll be coming with another trophy in hand.
No doubt.
Well, you guys
I
at least
you're right.
you picked a good month to come. April, we might even be up to 30 degrees by then.
I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know what climate. My body is not acclimated to anything anymore. We'll go from like 80 degrees to 30 degrees back to 70.
I can't even imagine. So that means you just have the tour bus full of everything you might need, from your bikini to a winter coat, right, Trevor?
Exactly. From golf clothes to bathing suit to a winter jacket.
Oh, that's right.
And by the way, when you guys take Brad out to go golfing, make sure you tell the tour bus driver to take the bus on outer road, because he will love how buses respond to the wind up there.
Yeah, I mean, really only 90 mile per hour wind gusts every couple of weeks. I mean, like you said, April, it might be gorgeous. We are totally looking forward to Old Dominion coming to Casper, though. Our listeners are so excited for the opportunity to hear you guys.
Yeah, well, I know everybody's psyched to see you, just like Prairie Wife said, Trevor. But so with you guys being headliners, how has your stage show changed over the years now that you guys, the stage can be designed just for you guys?
Well, it's gotten more expensive. This year we introduced a video wall back there, so that was a big step. So this year the production's got a little more, and now we can kind of take our time, and we know that every few songs we have a song that they'll probably recognize. So it's we still keep the same energy, but it's just a good taste of the show and a little flashier.
Do you guys have any new music that you might be throwing out there for your fans?
We do. We have a couple new ones we've incorporated, and then by the time we get to you, actually, we might be incorporating a couple more. So,
awesome. That's a good little tease there. So when you guys are on the tour bus and chilling out, what are you listening to right now?
Man, we're really all over the place. I go in and out of a Beatles kick. I've been on a Beatles kick lately.
Oh, man, who does not love the Beatles? Mother Mary is like my favorite song.
People out there. Sometimes I talk to someone and they're like, yeah, I don't care for the Beatles. I'm like, how? What are you talking about?
Did you hear me gasp? I agree with you, Trevor. I agree with you on that one. Anything else besides the Beatles? Any old country music stars that are your fave, or new ones right now that you can't get enough of? Obviously, besides listening to your own stuff, you know.
Well, obviously with the Grammys, Casey Musgraves one big, but we've been really cranking that album. I love that album a lot.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. And I always go back to the 90s, too. Like, Hal Ketchum was always one of my favorites. So that album always centers me out there on, like, Past the Point of Rescue. It kind of, like, gets me back in that headspace.
Yep. I love that. That's awesome.
Well, Trevor, man, we cannot thank you enough for your time, buddy.
Yeah, and I hope you don't regret drawing that short straw too much, bud.
Hey, I don't regret it at all. It's good to talk to you guys.
Yeah, if you happen to sit by Taylor Swift at the ACMs, apologize for me if you would. I played a little trick on her early in her career and convinced her we sang together in swing choir. So I've repented of that since, but
I keep them in line. I keep Doc in line.
You keep me close to Taylor Swift, I can't get to her.
If you invite Doc to go golfing with you, maybe he'll do a little trade out, there for you. He'll hook you up with Taylor Swift.
Well, Trevor, say hey to Whit, Jeff, Brad, and Matt, and give them our best, and tell them we're looking forward to seeing you guys in town here in April, man.
All right, thank you. I'll see you soon.